play next, bring everything that is awesome in gaming. So, what did What to Play Next find today? Game Hub Scandinavia, Sonic College. We found Postmouse. It was just the cutest little thing. We found it in our little indie community, and we wanted to bring it to you large. It's a story about exactly what it sounds like. There's this little mouse, and he needs to deliver the mail. So this sounds like the most straightforward of things, right? But we all know that that's the premise to a really good game. So we like to go in. We like to find stuff that is bringing something to the table. So whether it's taking advantage of a game mechanic in a way that nobody else has, or in a way that is frequently, used very infrequently, or whether it's just developing on, gaming engines, as they are now. A lot of the AAA titles are known for something, and it's not necessarily, that they have mastered the masters of their domain, insofar as they can use any engine. People always think that. It doesn't mean that you can use any engine. Whoa, boss, what's up? Postmouse, I have a job for you. Usually they're just good at one thing, and they're starting to have to expand, so they're bringing in some new blood. I have a job for you. I know this is sudden, but no one has seen Carl the post pigeon in 3 days, and the post office is getting seriously back up with all these letters. You only have 3 days to deliver letters, senor. That's terrible. I'd go and deliver this myself, but I'm not as young and spry as I used to be, so it's up to you. But boss, I've never gone that far out before. I never got any training for this. Postmouse, I've seen that twinkle in your eye, and I can tell you want to get out and explore the world beyond our little nook. Well, yes. Imagine if the answer was no. This is also sudden, and if you do well today, you might even prove that you've got the guts to deliver alongside veteran post pigeons. So how about it? This is an offer we can't refuse. We all know this is happening. I can try it. Very good. Now the recipient you're looking for goes by the name of Pablo. He should be somewhere over yonder by the Great Crane. You can use the map next to the post office if you need to orient yourself. Now hop to it. Youth. To play a little postmouse, you're going to go out into the world and you're going to deliver your little letters. I assume that there's some sort of, because you have objective, that we are going to either have the option of side quests, or we're going to be tracking more than one package at a time. Could be completely wrong. Who knows? We are getting into polygonal, so this is going to be more of the first person that you're used to. I think we have the over-the-shoulder cam to kind of keep us moving along here. I love the little loading screens. I love it when they do that, where they give you an icon that you become familiar with. The tips were awesome. I think World of Warcraft started with those way back in the day when loading became a thing, where you kind of stuck with it. So they gave you this cinematic, artistic piece. And then they would also put, little tips and tricks behind it. So if you, in addition to the tutorial, while you were waiting, you would also get, if you forgot that control does something, control, fires an enemy and that sort of thing. So we can talk. We can just go running off onto our business. Look at how beautiful this landscape is. Rustic does really well with the raw skin that comprises basic polygonal right now, so it's a smart thing to remember. Oh, hiya, Postmouse, where are you headed? The boss gave me a letter? You did what? Oh man, I can't wait to see that pigeon's face when he sees that you had to fill in for him. He'll be so embarrassed. Who are you looking for? Someone named Pablo. Pablo? Where have I heard that? Got it. Pablo is a tortoise, if I remember correctly. Giant shell, menacing beak, can swallow a mouse whole. So there's some cute dialogue going on in here. So that's really, that's the next thing that'll either make or break it when it's something as simple as delivering letters. I'm sure it's fine. We haven't had a case of predation around these parts for the better part of the cycle. Tortoises are usually fine. Keep that in mind. Thank you for warning me. So let's see. We can go up, over. We can go around the way, and then there's a map. We should probably check out the map. Great Crane, Robbins Climb, Pond Heights, the Maw, and the post office. What do you think, Pond Heights for a tortoise? Probably. Alright. Every once in a while you do plunge through things. I can't leave. I'm stuck inside, guys. What do I do? What do I do? Look at me jump. Look how cute I am. Oh, obviously I go through the tutorial. Clearly this is what's next. Senor. It doesn't really want to let me fail, which makes for an interesting sort of... it locks you on, like when you're riding a horse in some games. So his jumping isn't always realistic, but it also doesn't mega fail on you. So... Alright, so we have a bird. You're a funny one. Four-legged folks don't usually get this close to my nest. What are those round things on your head? Can I touch them? My ears? Ears, never heard of them. More importantly, have you seen any stamps? Stamps? They're kind of square and have some really cool pictures on them. I'm collecting them. I named them after me, so they all legally belong to me. I'm Stamp. Oh, you're not very talkative, are you? Anyway, if you're heading out there and see any stamps, could you show them to me? If you bring me enough, I'll show you my own personal favorite. I'll even give you a hint to get you started. See that white tree trunk I'm looking at? If you climb up using the mushrooms, I put a secret stamp there. So we have a side quest already. I had a feeling that we would run into that big world, but I just so calm about it. I am not seeing how you would do this with the mushrooms. Oh, this with the mushrooms. Okay. Oh no, did I just dead end myself? I certainly hope not. Look at how smart they are. They are so much smarter than I am. Game devs love me. The great devs said that I must succeed at the climbing of the mushrooms. That would be a success for me. Just hoppity, hippity, hoppity on somebody else's property. Alrighty. Well, I'm not really seeing how that's helping me deliver this piece of mail. So I guess skip for right now. Looks like just, oh, I can see it from here. It's a little acorn. So that's cute. Was I able to run past him? I don't recall. I want to say yes. I died. I do try to die at least once in every video. For some reason, my viewers love it. So link in the description below if you think this is adorable. I do. Looks like a lot of fun. So you can just basically explore this really rustic, really relaxing atmosphere. This must be the way outside. And then we jumped little mushrooms to get down. To avoid falling, which is a possibility. I wonder what happens if I just jump in the river. Obviously we're gonna do this. Oh! Can I swim? Swim, little mouse? No, my little hat comes off and everything. That's tragic and awful all in one. We can't have that. We're not gonna take the path that's laid out for us. Use Alt to use instincts? Hold on. I wanna see. It tells me to go over here? How cute is that? Is there a little cave? There is a little cave. Look at me, I'm a little mouse. Is there a letter to a tourist named Pablo? The boss told me I would find him near the water. I wonder if this is too far out. It's not. Oh, okay, so then I hone in on him. Link in the description below. Also down there is Gamer Grind. Gamer Coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for the nothing box so you can support the Pirate Queen. We love our logo. So you can, pimp out what to play next. You look awesome at the same time. We love when you send people to our channel, so hit the share button. Also down there's coffee, KWFI. Buy this chick a coffee, $1 make me smile, and we are on Patreon. So if you want to find out more about gaming, that's down there. You can support us there as well. Now what? Do I unalt? I think I have to unalt in order to talk to Pablo here. Senior Pablo, I am directly underneath you and you're levitating. So I don't know what it is that you expected to happen. Oh, I bet you have to go up here. Let's greet a person, to their face, obviously. I have post. Little one, I think you're mistaken. No, this is definitely a letter. I meant about me. Yes, this must be a letter from my cousin Pablo. I can see why one would be mistaken. We look like we've been matching shell patterns. I'm so sorry, I got the wrong person. The one you're looking for is down the river in the other direction. You can't travel down the river, but you can follow it. Here, you can cross the river. Cool. So we got a line on how to get to Senor Pablo. Downriver is this way. And I can cross it where it's narrow, so I guess we can certainly try, can't we? Link is in the description, and then also down there is Gamer Grind. Oh, I already did that part. Gamer Grind, coffee, buy this chicken coffee, $1, make me smile. There's Patreon. Oh, and hit subscribe. So definitely hit subscribe down below. That's totally free, and what it does is if you hit the bell, it'll pop you up a thumbnail. So this is not where I meant to cross, is it? It'll pop you up a thumbnail and it'll let you know what we're doing. So if you're into polygonal and you're keeping an eye out for this sort of thing, that's a lot of fun. You can do that. If you are more about you know, blockbusters, you can follow along the storylines in blockbusters with us. So that's, you know, an easy way to get around that. I think that I have to jump back, but I'm not entirely sure. We cover a lot on how gaming is evolving. So, you know, that's a fun thing to keep track of. Oh no, I died again. But no matter how you slice it, it'll pop you up a little thumbnail. You get to see, you know, kind of figure out what sort of game you like, and then also follow along what devs are bringing to the table. So this got a decent amount of coverage in the media because it was developing polygonal. Just simple things that a simple dev can do with it. So that was an interesting, you know, an interesting twist that we saw a whole bunch on this. And then, you know, all of a sudden they moved on to other things as medias want to do. But obviously that was something that devs are interested in, they want to read about. So play little Postmouse. It's so cute. We're so glad that we could bring it to you today. Hit us up in social media and etc. Definitely smash the subscribe button and hit the bell. If you're a lurker, we just love that you're along for the ride. So stay safe, game on, and we will see you in the next video.